Hey everybody, Sam here.
And Angela, and we're Grain Acre Homestead.
Welcome back to the next part of your soap shed series where we are finishing out a storage building and making it nicer than a house. That being said, what are you doing over there?
I am about to flip the switch.
Oh! Let's go! Shovel. It's no yellow brick road, but you do have
it's much better.
gravel walkway all the way to your soap shed.
Yay!
And it's not like step lightly.
They're squishy. And this is how far 2 tons goes. 4,000 pounds. Oh.
Much better.
For wiring the lights up, I just got a plastic or PVC junction box from the hardware store, and I'm going to flush mount this to the top of the ceiling, and it'll have a plain white cover on the top, and I think it'll give a pretty clean look, all things considered. I have the wires fed into my box into a little tiny hole that I drilled, but it's a good nice seal and tight fit. Now I'm going to go on the step stool and mount this box in place and begin wiring it in. These lights are an LED kit that I got off of Amazon, and truth be told, this is, I think, the 4th or 5th set of these lights that I've bought. Given 2 of those sets, I give away as gifts to friends, but I do have 2 full sets in my workshop, and this one makes number 3. These lights are great. They are super easy to install, and they are super cheap. I want to say like 60 bucks for a 6 4-foot LED light kit. They have everything you need to install them, and including just plug and play, like plug them in the wall with a switch. You don't have to hardwire them like I did. A lot of options, and I really like them. As always, there's a link to it down below. I'm not sponsored by Barina. They didn't give it to us for free, but I've used these enough over the years that I like them, and I think you would too if you're looking for something like this in your place. I got 4 of the 6 lights put up in place, but someone is down in the other end of the building blocking my path. You can see her. Let's go down there and see what she's doing real quick, since we have to wait anyway. Alright, what are you doing?
I am putting together a present.
What is the present?
It is a desk chair for my new office soap shack. So this came along with several other presents from viewers. You know who you are, and we thank you very much.
Yeah, we're terrible with names, so I don't want to say, thanks Bob if it was Sally.
But somebody got me this desk chair, some anti-fatigue mats to go at my workspace, some spatulas to help with soap making, and then we also had somebody get us a heater for the workshop, Soap Shack, which is awesome. All of it. Thank you so much.
And the hot plate and the mixer, too.
Oh, yes. And a mixer and a hot plate, because we needed those to get going, too.
While we're at it, somebody also got you something for inside for the toaster oven.
Huh?
Remember somebody got you that cookie sheet?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant inside here. Yes, we got a awesome little toaster oven cookie sheet that has helped a lot. And because it needs to be small to fit in the toaster oven. And we use ours a lot. So thank you, everybody.
Alright, back to work! The lights are up, Angel's chair is all assembled, and Sam has a crazy idea. I'm gonna get an old drop cord, probably, I may actually find one, but I'm gonna cut the end off of it, and I'm gonna wire up our sub panel so we can have our 110 volt circuits active. It'll allow us to finish wiring in our GFI outlets because we need to know which one's the incoming and outcoming. So I'm just gonna wire it into the sub panel and then plug it up into the outlet that's here in our wheelhouse. Let's go. Let's juice it up. I'm back from my mad scientisting. Sorry, that's off camera. That's something special that, you using your powers of your mind. If you know electricity, you'll know how you could do what I said I did. That being said, flip the switch.
Whoa!
Welcome to the tanning bed. Ta-da-da.
That's pretty awesome.
It is. And there's no breakers tripping, so Sam did it correctly. Alright, we're going to stand and smile in the light a little bit. We'll be back in a little bit. What do you think?
Let there be light.
This is awesome. It is very cool. Now you have the ability to work out here after dark.
I do.
Or I guess we do. Because I'm still out here doing stuff.
And more importantly, we soon will be able to plug up our heater. Thank you again. So it's not freezing your toes off whenever you're out here trying to do something.
Yeah. Not that it's super cold, right? Today it was in the 50s. So, that being said, yes, I can't hook up the heater with this, we'll call it temporary power. So we're pretty much just have lights, but then we'll also have the juice on the outlets to be able to wire up the GFI outlets correctly. And as you can see, I did address the gaps like I wanted to. Don't worry, it's not going to be left that way. Good grief. Don't worry, this place will look nice. Although, remember, it's a workshop.
And it isn't going to be a public workshop or anything like that. We usually don't have people come over to see our workplace or anything like that.
Nope.
So this is really just for me and maybe him to come and help.
Maybe. We talk about.
But it is going to be very nice, and already it's more than I could have hoped for. So
awesome. So anything I do from here on out, I'm completely in bonus land. Sweet. Hey, there's some dust on the wall.
oh, okay.
Bonus.
Up.
They fixed your hair. Bonus. Oh, the points are gonna add. Hello and welcome back to day 2 of this video. I got to look at the video clips last night and I decided that we really didn't have enough to really make a video, and I really wanted to finish out these bits and pieces. Since I was the one that did the spray foam and went overboard, I'm also the one that gets the privilege to trim it off with a razor blade and then finish it out and touch up paint and finish making it looking pretty, since I was the one that kind of obsessed over it. So I made this bed, now I gotta lie in it. That's okay. I'm pleased to be able to give something very, very nice for Angela. And it's not that she doesn't want something nice, she's just more focused on she really needs to get her space back up and operational. And I think she's kind of stressing out over that, so she's kind of just like, no, whatever, just quit nitpicking, let's get going. And doing this doesn't add too much work, but it's really going to give her the best thing in the end, which is what I want to do. So, with that being said, that's enough talking. Let me go ahead and start trimming off all this spray foam. All the foam has been trimmed off, everything looks good. Now it's time to get the paint and the brush and finish trimming to finish this thing out. There we go. Everything is all painted. These doors will need a second coat, I'm sure, probably a third coat, but I'm not going to drag you guys through that. For all intents and purposes, the painting is done. The stuff is ready for the steps of next to be taken. In other words, what's next? Let's find out. Alright, all the painting is done. Angela's back from getting hay and feed and stuff for the animals. That's the old 1-2 punch we do with life. Someone gets stuck doing the, well, we won't say one job's worse than the other. I didn't volunteer to go out, so I can't complain about staying and painting. Alright, what you got there? What we're going to do next?
We are going to add the GFCIs into each, what do you call it, breaker or whatever?
Circuit.
Circuit? Mm-hmm. So, and we're going to put them at the beginning of the circuit so it'll work for the whole thing.
Right. Put it at the first outlet and it protects the ones downstream or downhill.
That works.
The maximum number of outlets we have on each circuit in this shop is 3. So GFI, 2 outlets. And everything is 20 amp, so it's overkill for what you're going to use, but it is still correct.
Better be safe than sorry.
Oh yeah. Never know what you might do in here. You might start welding or something, I don't know.
Whoa. Alright, well, let's get.
Let's get. Where are we getting?
Right here. Alright, so it says on the top here, line, which is where the power is coming into, and then the load charge is where it's going to be going out into the next one. So now I just have to hook it up.
Angela let me do the very fun one, and that was this one here at the fan, because we have a GFI outlet along with a switch all in a 2-gang box, and it all was a tight fit, but it still worked. Now I put the plate cover on and forget about it.
Make it look official.
Yes, it's official looking time. Now we're official.
It doesn't work.
I don't have a really good click on that one.
It's okay.
We took a break to go unload the hay at the sheep barn before it got too dark. Just got back in here, flipped on the breakers, and...
It worked!
Well, how do you know?
Because the little test light came on and we had to turn all the little test lights off.
There you go. We turned the test lights off. So, I now give you the honors to turn on your exhaust fan for the very first time.
Ooh. That's not bad. I can feel it sucking down here too.
I don't think hang on, I don't think the outdoor door is untaped.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a lot louder than that, hang on.
Oh, great.
It wasn't taped, but it's kind of stuck from the factory, so yeah, try it now. No, you don't feel any air, so that's right.
Yeah. Cool.
Turn it off. Hear that dunk. Cool.
Which allows it to not let any little critters in.
Right. Alright, last thing we're going to do in this video is install
Molding around the bottom.
floor molding.
That way I don't have to paint the trim on the bottom. And
Sounds like a good idea. Where'd you get that idea from?
I don't know. I can't.
Alright, let's go get it and let's get this knocked out.
Perfect. That one didn't go in.
It's wet too. Everything's wet.
I think we should call it.
What are we going to call it?
Painted and molded.
Good enough. Let's call it, yeah, good enough. Let's do something different now.
Yeah. This totally puts us over the hill. I think the rest of it is not going to be too bad, except moving the electrical.
Yeah, digging the trench and everything. That's all right. Heavy equipment rental is in my future.
With multiple projects.
We'll either make it easier or we'll just destroy stuff and have fun while we do it.
Make more mud.
Yeah, more mud. Yeah. I'm looking out the window right now at all the mud, so yeah, we'll just make more mud. So I think that went pretty good. We got all the floor molding down, and that looks really nice.
It does.
It looks nice and trim. And we did the windows, some small little window molding.
Then we got the outlets done.
Yep, outlets, GFI outlets and all that. The
The
power,
light switches, yes.
temporary power rather, is on. It's pretty cool getting to use the outlet in the wall for the chop saw.
Yes.
To cut the molding. Pretty
And
neat.
lights.
Yeah.
It's nice to have more light out here.
My glasses are fogging up, or they're dirty one, so. Well, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the finishing touches on this thing as far as allowing us to go to the next step. Obviously, there's a little touch-up paint here and there. Of course, Sam's going to be running around with a caulk gun behind her back and fixing things.
While
But-
I make soap, he can do that.
Yeah, there's no reason that needs to hold up the show. So, it feels good to get this done. It's a big milestone. And I'm kind of excited about the next step,
Me too.
which is already in this room. It just needs to be
Assembled.
allowed and assembled, yeah.
Well, that got us finished with the shell. Now we have to put everything in the shell. And we have most of everything to put in the shell actually in here now. It's in boxes behind you over there. Don't look. And it's just waiting to be assembled, but that was going to be on another video, so you're going to have to wait.
How long?
I don't know.
As long as it takes.
Yep.
Well,
Hopefully it doesn't take me long. Because I'm totally doing this because it's my project.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Do you promise?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, well, have fun. Do the rest. Don't forget your water heater, plumbing, and everything else.
No, not that part. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching. Leave us a comment below. We love reading them. And otherwise, we'll see you next time in the Soap Shack.
Bye.
Bye.